So, Nisi, freehandly made, or as my husband likes to call her, Montana, called Lori's World out on a taking care of business challenge. She has a lot of nerve, I gotta say, and Mima is not happy about this. What the biggest thing that I have on my taking care of business list is it's the yearly moving and recycling of our long-term food storage. So by long-term I mean Thrive, and yeah, Thrive is the best thing for long-term food storage, and I love it. I use it regularly, but I do have to rotate it now and then because I do like to use it. It is good for 25 years, but I just got a great big box of stuff. Oh, it's right here behind me, see? This great big box of stuff and this little box of stuff. And I'm expecting one more of new stuff. So I gotta find somewhere to put all that. And if you look in my pantry, I know I just did a clean up the pantry a year ago, but look at this thing. I'm not one of those lucky people who has a great big giant pantry that fits everything. Unfortunately, I have this little teeny tiny thing. Up there, you see, is my long-term storage, and some of that is still in the old packaging. And so I need to pull everything down from up there and recycle out the stuff that's in the old packaging for stuff that's in the new packaging, and check that morning moo. I'm not sure how old that is. But anyway, yeah, it's just that time, right? To cycle through this stuff and move it. That's what we're doing. That?
What about the leftovers that are in my closet?
What about them?
Isn't it time to get them out of my closet?
No. They're good for 5 years.
Go show them what's in my closet.
Because I don't have one nice big room to store food in, I have got food stored all over the house. So let me show you what we got here. This is some stuff I canned, and oh, it's pretty dark in here. Does this light work?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's some white rice that I vacuum sealed and some sugar that I vacuum sealed just in May of 2020. And, you know, it's got the air things in it. And then back there, there's some beans that I dry canned.
What's in that bowl up above there? Above the pink thing?
This, yeah. I think this is coffee. Oh. That's not mine.
Put it there.
Anyway, yeah, that's that. Well, I didn't record much of it while I was working, but my pantry is now organized and things are things are together with other things that are the same instead of having stuff just kind of shoved willy-nilly here and there. It's now organized, so I can find stuff and I know where stuff is, and I even have a little bit of empty space, which will be for my preserves this year, my salsas and my tomato sauces and all that are going to go right in those empty spots. So I've refreshed all my Thrive stuff up there and replaced it with new. So that's my long-term stuff that I don't plan on getting into. But you can expect to see more Cooking with Thrive recipes in the near future, because look at all this stuff. I need to start using it up, especially some of these green cans. These are the old ones. These are like at least 10 years old, right? This is the old packaging, 2013. I don't know if that'll focus in on there or not, but anyway, yeah. They've changed the packaging since then and gone to this cleaner look. That's one of the things that's really cool about the Thrive Foods. Like, I have it scattered throughout the house, and I'll take you and show you some of the places where I've got it hidden away. But it has a shelf life of 25 years. So I can pack this stuff away. Like, I wish I had more storage room, because I would definitely have more of this stuff. But we are like packed to the gills as it is, right? At this point anyway. So I don't have a whole lot more room where I can put stuff, but I'll have this stuff for years, you know, and we've got it if we want to eat it, and I'm going to start eating it more. But if it came down to it and we start getting to those, you know, days when there are food scarcities and we're not able to find anything to eat, we're going to be okay here, because we've got stuff stocked back. So that does feel pretty good. I showed you the stuff in Mom's closet. Let me take you around the house and show you the other spots where we have food stored away. So in here with our two to-go bags, you know, one that's got all our supplies, one that's got some clothes, good clothes for, you know, 3 days without having to wash stuff. We also have this box full of food, and I just swapped some of the stuff that was in there out and pulled some out for us to use up. And then I've thrown some of my newest Thrive stuff in there as well. I think I threw some eggs and cheese and some kind of meat and some onions and some peppers and you know, just those things to be able to make scrambles up every day. And then there's some chicken tortellini and something else. And then I threw in, you know, just some noodles and some Spam. So there's that. This is our to-go kit. That, you know, if we ever had to evacuate, we've got this stuff all ready to go. So then any time that we do have can be spent getting the things that are important to us and getting them also packed up, you know, like the cats and Mom and my external hard drives that store all my work on them. So then under here in this box is just, you know, some tuna, some Spam, some rice, again, some air-locked rice. This is from 2021. Some beans, some creamer for Dave. Gotta have that. So, and then I have this cupboard here that's full of some of the fruit and yogurt and stuff that we're eating now. So there's that, and then there's my Ruby and all of my vanilla and other extracts that I have here. And then in here on this shelf, I've got, this is all flour, and then rice, and this is brown rice, so it needs to be used up before the white rice, but there's some white rice that I finally was able to get. What else do we have here? Oh yes, oats. Sorry, you can't hardly see in there. But this is rolled oats. And then there's another one here that's got pasta in it, and I need to actually get it filled up again, but it's got bags of pasta. These buckets here have just got a few odds and ends. There's a couple of rice and a flour, and oh, I moved everything out of that one. There's some rice in there. Like I said, I've just got stuff stashed everywhere. In here I put, here's a bunch of onion and more rice, Thrive style, in there. And there's just one more spot. Let me show you. Up in this closet here, There's more pasta up there, and then there's some soup. A variety of soups, chicken noodle, mushroom. I think there's some vegetable back there. Anyway, so there's like 4 cases of soup and some more pasta there. And there you have it. That is my food storage. Maybe someday I'll be able to make some changes in the layout to the house and get myself a nice big pantry, but I'm not holding my breath, so I'll probably just keep it where I can. And yeah, we like to be at least a little bit prepared. Like, I don't know that we would be good for a full year, but we'd be okay for at least a few months on what we have stored at home to be able to eat. So that's important. And it is important to go through your stuff because, you know, like as you saw, I have a lot of Thrive stuff. And the Thrive stuff lasts for 25 years, but I also have mixed in with there some stuff that doesn't have as long of a shelf life. And so, you know, you need to go in and you need to rotate that stuff out, and then you need to learn how to cook with this stuff. So I'm going to be doing more and more cooking on my channel about Thrive, and I hope that you'll join me and see the different ways that you can incorporate these kinds of foods into your daily menu without breaking the bank. I don't want to make this into an ad for Thrive, but you know, I am a consultant. And if you're interested in learning more about Thrive, or you want to chit chat a little bit about it, you let me know. I'm happy to talk to you about it. I've been using the product since I think 2012. And then I didn't really have a source for the first few years after I moved to Canada. But as soon as I was able to find them again, I got myself hooked right back up. And you know, there's some things that I use quite a lot of, like onions. Like, why else would I order a case of onions, right? And there's some things that I'm just, you know, some things I just thought that I would never use unless I really absolutely had to. But I've opened a few of my older cans of stuff, and it's really good food. And it's so easy to make. And I've told you guys about how my back kills me sometimes when I'm in the kitchen trying to prep and do a bunch of stuff. So I gotta tell you that having these around as my convenience foods is a lot healthier than me having things like, you know, potato chips and cookies laying around. So anyway, thanks so much for coming and hanging out. Nisi, Free Handling Made, this is for you. This is the Taking Care of Business Challenge. And apparently I'm supposed to challenge 3 people to do a video that shows them taking care of some business. So I'm going to call out Johnny over at Will It Grow. And I'm going to call out Robert at Homestead Aquarius. And I'm going to call out Alex at Curiosity Inc. Come on, guys, do a video. Show me you getting something done, taking care of business. Have a fantastic day. I will see you soon. Bye now.